Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah, the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Taurus, please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, Taurus, the handbag of the day is my lovely Gucci Marmont small shoulder bag, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you Taurus manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the collection of shorts I've created right here on YouTube and or a series I have here called Battle of the Bags. Okay, let's begin, Taurus. I'm going to choose a deck for you all. And the deck I'm going to go with is... I'm going to go with this one. Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay, now, if you've been watching recently, this deck, this will be popping off in this deck. So we will see what happens today, Taurus. But okay, I am going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I will have the timestamp listed in the description box for you all below. Let us begin. Please and thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for the Taurus collective today? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Taurus collective. Thank you, Spirit. Taurus energy. Thank you. Taurus energy. Thank you, Spirit. Taurus energy. Thank you, Spirit. Taurus energy. Taurus energy. Thank you, Spirit. Taurus energy. All right, we'll just do one more shuffle. All right, let us begin. Ooh, well then, we're starting off with the Empress. In the first house. Yes, Taurus. Okay, we will take it. Feeling like ourselves, feeling attractive, feeling abundant, feeling blessed. Okay, could be feeling motherly, depending. Let us keep going. Oh, could be feeling motherly. We have a Page of Swords. Are we learning some things about a child? Two of Wands. I'm getting like something about a child's education around here. Okay, let me see here. Unless you're getting some information about a decision you need to make. We got a Seven of Swords. What is this? Let me see here. Who is sneakily making plans? Trying to be all strategic and whatnot. What is this? We have the Temperance. Okay. Well, that's lovely. All right. We've got the Empress, the Temperance. Okay, that's a flippin' feminine earth angel type. Somebody's on their path. Could be on the path to motherhood. Talking about that. We have a King of Pentacles. Lord, let this be good. Jesus. Okay. Now, let me see. This could be like you trying to get on your path financially and career-wise, but also but then still also trying to strategically plan how you're going to work out your child situation. Like this would be like, say you got a job offer or you're trying to do a career, but you're like, okay, where's the kids going to go during the day? I need to find a babysitter. I need to find childcare. That's what I'm getting with this. Okay, I'm getting more of a strategy with this Seven of Swords. Okay. Let me see. 10 of Wands. It's like trying to figure this out is a burden. A lot of responsibility might be causing you stress. But like I'm seeing though, like things are going great for you. Like if this is career, like this is where you're fielding an invitation. You could have gotten a job offer of some sorts, like, or news of some work that you could do. But it's like you may have to get on a journey in order to do it. Like you may have to travel or go far away for it, because the Temperance card, that is Sagittarian energy. And, you know, Sagittarian energy rules long distances. So it's like, this is great, but at the same time it's stressful because you're wondering how you're going to do it with a child or children or something. Six of Cups. Yeah. Let me keep going before I say anything here. You could have an ex that's not necessarily making this any easier for you. Okay. This could be the reason why it would be tough for you to, this is why you'd probably need to strategize, because, you know, depending on where you are, what state you are, you getting a job, you can't just necessarily take the kids with you just because you're getting a job. Like, there's laws. Like, the other parent might be like, oh, wait, you can't just take my kid. So I'm seeing something like that, potentially. And you just know it's about to be a battle. Okay. And you're trying to figure out how you can balance it. I do see something like that being the case. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords. Spirit wants you to listen to your guidance at this time. You may need to meditate. Okay, because you may have a lot of people in your ear or voices in your ear. You may just be worrying more so than listening. Okay, so Spirit is encouraging you to quiet your mind. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, quieting the mind, especially when it's just worry and fear about what this other person might do or how they might take it or how, like, that kind of thing. More so being focused on the planning, the praying, asking for your benevolent ancestors, spirit guides, angels to assist you, and listening for what they say back. You're going to need it. You have a Five of Cups. Yes. This is definitely... Some of you may feel like you won't be able to take this opportunity, take this job, or if you do, you'll like lose custody of your children or something like that. Like, I'm feeling like with this Two of Wands, it's more of a crossroad type thing. And even with this Page of Swords, like, you don't necessarily see this on the Page of Swords, a normal Page of Swords. Look, there's two swords as if it's the Two of Swords or something. There's two daggers. That's not usually in the Page of Swords that I can recall, but here we are. It might as well be a Two of Swords. Okay? I mean, even on this Seven of Swords, like, he's got 5 swords in his back, but then look, there's 2 swords on the wall. Like that. So, yes. For sure. And then even with the 2 cups here. And then the 2 children here in the background, like you can see. Yeah, you're feeling like this is some type of a Sophie's choice or just a terrible choice that you have to make, like a horrendous choice. I'm so sorry. That would be stressful. And this is why, yes, the meditation, the prayer, this is the time where we need to quiet the mind the most so that we're not just feeling our fears and worries, but we can listen to spirit and source. I am so sorry that we have this type of a dilemma coming up. but we can get through it. We have a 6 of Swords. So resolution will take place. I see both of y'all want to get to a resolution here, I believe. Because what I'm feeling here is this is more just like your ex wanted to make sure they get to see their kids. And it's just like, well, you can't just be moving on with my kids, which is, I mean, that's understandable, of course. But then there is the guilt of like, oh my gosh, leaving my kids behind. Like, does that make me, I'm getting like worry, like you'll miss out on the intimacy with your children, or will that make you a bad parent? Like if you choose to take this career path. But I'm seeing, of course not. I mean, people have to work. I know, you know. And we have the Knight of Swords. A lot of swords going on here. There needs to be more communication between you and whoever this is. More communication and less fighting. I don't know if there is fighting, okay? I just see the 7 of Swords and it's like, I mean, everyone's situation is different, so I'm not going to tell you whether or not you need to be strategic or whatever. I see you feeling that way. But for a lot of you, I'm really feeling that you need to move forward with this career path and do what's balanced, and to let go of the worry that you're going to miss out on your children somehow. Like, yeah, you're going to not be there for some things. This is the reality that parents face. You know, this could also just be where the, you know, I understand. I understand. It's an emotional cutting of the aprons type thing, especially if they're young children and you're just like, ugh. Like a lot of parents go through this, particularly mothers, when they have to go back to work or something like that once the child is born. But this, what I'm seeing here, this is more of like having to journey. Even the 6 of Swords is having to go somewhere far away, and you're like, oh, like this is not where, oh, at least you're in town and you can see the child every day, maybe not even every weekend. And so you're like, well, what the flip? Like you may have to go abroad for this opportunity, and there's going to be a level of guilt here. But I'm not seeing where it's going to be bad. I'm seeing you holding on to the idea that you have to plan to maybe take the child with you. Or how are you going to work this out so that you can? But for some of you, I'm just seeing you needing to let it go and go on this journey. But we do have a 4 of Swords. Okay, yes, we need to rest. Okay, we need to rest. Oof. I mean, I'm seeing a successful, triumphant outcome from this. I'm seeing, like, y'all need to go and get this job right quick. I'm, like, literally seeing that, bro. Like, you need to rest from all this conflict that you have in your mind and go and get this job real quick. I mean, under this deck, we got a 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Like, we need to rest from the conflict. We don't need to go back into a conflict. There's no conflict to be had. It's like, you know, share the child. Then we got a 6 of Wands and the Star. Like this job was made for you or something. And like, you're going to be really sad if you don't take this job. Real sad. Like this is one of those things where it's almost like, it's like, this is your path. This is part of your path. Okay. Then we have the 8 of Coins and the Sun. Okay. That's talking about your work and a joyed, blessed work. And I see a Page going to a Knight again, and it's the same suit. The Page of Swords goes to a Knight of Swords, and then we have a Page of Pentacles going to a Knight of Pentacles. It's like, you're not betraying this child. This child is growing up. They don't need you in the same ways that they used to need you. I've gotten similar energy before. Like, this gives real mother. I mean, we have an Empress here, so I'm going to say this is a mother energy here. Okay, a feminine mother nurturing energy who's used to being with their child, and you're like, oh, but now it's time to, you know, you're a lot of mothers get like this, like where it's like they think that because they're the mother, the child is supposed to remain with them for the just remainder of their childhood. But that's not necessarily true. There's a role for the fathers and for the rest of the community to come in, especially in today's day and age. And we have a page going to a knight. This child is growing up. They don't need you there in the same way that they used to. So it's like it's time for you to get on this path and get this job, though, because this is what spirit is providing for you. A successful new life. Like, you're going to be so sad if you pass up on this job. Like, this is the opportunity of the lifetime. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of Rachel Green. Oh my gosh, yeah, Friends. Remember when she was choosing to go to Paris or something like this? I could have sworn she had the baby with Ross or something at the same time. Like, not at the same time, but she had the baby. All I'm saying is, you know what I mean? Now, if that one, she ended up staying, but it was because of Ross, not because of the child. So that was a little bit different, but it's kind of like that energy where it's like, this is the job of a lifetime. Like, this is where the culmination is. Like, yeah. Now, for some of you, it could be you are sad because you may have the job of a lifetime and it is keeping you away from your child. And so you want to spend more time with them and you're figuring out how you can do that. So yes, please, by all means, figure out how you can spend more time with your child. This is just one of those bittersweet things where it's like, where we realize the whole having it all. It's like, yes, you can have it all, but not necessarily all at the same time, right? Not necessarily all at the same time is what I'm seeing here. Well, let me get some oracle cards with this one. I'm going to go with the Wisdom of the Oracle. The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Let's see what I got to say about this. This is where you just make sure you communicate with the kid, with your child, not the kid, sorry. All right, communication is key. You know, do your FaceTime, Zoom calls, keep up with them about their day. Do some activities over the Zoom call so you feel like you're involved. Try to show up at the major things. And that's what you're a little sad about too. Like, I'm going to miss all these major things. It's like you're feeling like you're going to miss them going from the page to the night. Like, and I know that would be so tough. It's like, oh, I'm going to miss them growing up from like a kid to like a teenager. Like, by the time I come back, they're going to be a whole new person. And that is legit. That's a legit, you know, bittersweet type deal. It is a part of life, though. It really is. These are the growing pains of life. What do we have here? What are you trying to tell us? Advice. That's what we need, Spirit. Advice for this person. What are you trying to tell them? Advice. Advice, Spirit. What is the advice here? All right, let's get the cards. Okay, we have Unfinished Symphony. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that's how you guys are feeling, especially on this egg. Like, she's literally on this egg. And then you have like this little clown, like, it's like, you're like, no, but I'm not done. I still want to see more of them growing. I know. Your little egg. Oh. But then we have building blocks. I'm saying this is the start of your new career, and it's falling down the career line. 2nd, 6th, and 10th houses. It's like it's time to build that part of your life now. And the unfinished symphony, it might be unfinished, but it's not ending. You know, you gonna be able to come back and see the symphony. Then we have not for you. What's this one trying to say? And with this one, I'm getting, it's like Spirit doesn't want you to see this as black and white. Like if I take this, I'm a bad, parent because I'm choosing work over my child. Like don't make it into a black and white sides thing, but also with the other parent, I'm seeing that. This type of warfare, like conflict, like don't make this a thing about like it's like trust the other parent. I've gotten this energy too before. Like mothers do struggle with this. We get into mama bear mode and it's like, oh, but this is my kid. Because I see you with this Seven of Swords is in the fourth house. Like you're trying to strategically be like, how can I get this kid? How can I manipulate the situation so where the kid comes with me? But it's like, that's not fair to the other person. And it's not fair to your child. Your child needs both parents. And right now, this is your building blocks phase for your career. So trust the other parent and just make sure, like I said, that you're doing the Skypes, you're doing the phone calls, calling on the important occasions and things like that. And it's an unfinished symphony. You're going to be back for it. But it's like, remember I said, it's rest from all the warfare. Okay? Because this right now, you're entering a phase of life where this is about you getting on your path. And if you have a trustworthy, which I see a King of Pentacles here, that's a trustworthy person. If you have a trustworthy co-parent, that's the best babysitter or childcare that you can have. That's their parent and they need them too. So it's like, this is a journey and a path for both of you guys or all three of you all. So that, it's just a new phase of life. I know it's hard, but we don't want to turn this into a war, into a battle zone is what Spirit is saying. Don't turn this into a conflict because we're only seeing it as somehow you lose. No, you're winning. You're winning because this is what you're getting on your path. It's what you're supposed to do. And sometimes people necessarily can't travel right alongside us, but they're rooting for us from the gallery. Right now, your kid and your ex or whatever got to be in the gallery. Okay. I mean, it could even be it's not even your ex. It could just be the other parent and you got to leave them for a while to go off and do this work, And this happens for men all the time. And no one bats an eye at all. But this is what I'm seeing is the mother doing this. So it's like, okay, the mommydom is hanging on. But it's like, mommy has a path outside of just the womb and outside of just child rearing. And Spirit is saying it's about to be lit with a Six of Wands. The star is about to be lit. And it's a temperance. It's your path. Okay, you have a path beyond motherhood is what they're saying right here. And this was, I split it on this and saw it at the bottom of the deck once too. Co-create. And this is where it's just like co-create with this other parent. It's time to share the burden, share the load. That's why we have the Two of Wands. Okay, it's two. Okay, right above this 10 of Wands. Okay, so it's like, they can take some of the wands. And that is right above the Six of Swords, which is the solution. Sharing the parental load so that you can go out here and do this. Okay, see, peace. Right, that's 2 peace cards. Spirit is saying make peace with this other parent. Okay, it's peace. We don't need to be strategic and trying to see how we can just be the only one parenting because we want to have all the moments with the kid. That's not your path right now. See, time to go. Why is it time to go? Because serendipity. Yes, things are changing. It's a change in the wind. I know it's different from what you know. It's different. This is what it's going to look like for you. You're like, this is crazy because for you, your idea of being a parent is being right there for all the things right there, but not this time. Your path is unique. Okay. It's time to be at peace. Okay, right? It's time to go. Get your serendipity. Even if it looks crazy, it's just a change. That's all it is. Because you're poised for what? Milk and honey. All right? Milk and honey. So it's like you need to mend things with this other parent. I don't know what you might have said or what you might have been like, you can't do this. You know, I'm supposed to leave my kid with them. What? You're a bachelor. You can't do this. Yes, they can. And they need to learn too. Right? So you need to mend this. Spirit is saying you can make this harder on yourself by fighting it. And you're going to be in tears if you don't take this. I'm so serious. You need to move. You need to do this. Because this is your path. That's why you will be in tears. Okay? And then what kind of a... If we're not fulfilled as adults, we're not the best we can be for our children. Because if you're going to be like this... woulda, shoulda, coulda, this was an opportunity of a lifetime and I missed it, that you're gonna be like that around your kid, and always having some longing in your soul that you never fulfilled, and not being the vibrant Six of Wands star that you're supposed to be, because you felt like your path was only motherhood and anything that interfered with that, must be wrong. No. Self-development and regaining our own identity and our own path is a part of motherhood as well. This is no longer the days where all we did was rear the children and then crawl in a hole and die. No, we're meant to develop ourselves, especially this lifetime. This is the timeline we're on. We're developing ourselves. And so Spirit is saying mend things, be at peace with this other parent, as long as they don't got no criminal record, do they? And I mean by criminal record, it's the harming children. We ain't talking about because they got arrested for that DUI the one time. Although they shouldn't be driving with kids. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying no dangerous records, okay? Like, they'll be holding some speeding tickets against them and then being like, oh, they're going to be a danger to the kid because I see the wheels turning with the Seven of Swords in the fourth house. Like, oh, how can I spin this to where I need the kid to come with me? But it's like, no. Make peace, share the load, and that's best for the child and the other parent and yourself. Okay? That is what I'm seeing here. I hope that helps, because like I said, past, present, or future, this should be a confirmation for you. Anything that a reader usually is saying is a confirmation usually of what your own spirit has been telling you, and you just needed that confirmation, someone else to say it out loud for you. So if you've been feeling this energy, here's your confirmation. Yes, it is time for self-development. It does not make you a bad parent because you may miss a soccer game or two, because you're overseas trying to make sure that you develop yourself. The society does tell mothers that. They try to, but we all know why. Them days is over. Okay, children have multiple parents. They have at least two, and then we have a community too. All right, okay. So anyhow, but just know that your child is going to be growing, and just make the time to see them and all that good stuff. The way that you can. But this opportunity right here, it's for you. It is. Got your name all over it. Okay. So congratulations on this opportunity that's coming for you. And I hope that you can welcome it with open arms, knowing it was divinely guided just for you. And Spirit is giving you the green light to go on and take it. Okay. And, just do your prayers and all that stuff and affirmations, your meditations and stuff, so that you can be at peace with the situation. All right. So that is what I have for you, Taurus. I thank you for stopping by this reading. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you got something beneficial from it. Please remember to share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference, and by all means subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.